Okay, so let's dig into the problem of the day. Be sure to answer the questions that I ask out loud and think about how your work is the same or different from what we talk about together. Remember, being part of a strong team and being a strong teammate is a lot about clearly explaining your thinking. That's how we learn from one another. Practice this today, even if you're by yourself, so that you're getting better at it for the next time you are with your teammates. All right, who solved this problem correctly? Student A or student B? Say it out loud. Yeah, student A got this problem right. Okay, so what mistake or mistakes did student B make? Say it out loud. Well, there's a couple you might have said, but one of the biggest ones is that student B only represented the big question, the little question for this problem. They did not represent the big question the story's asking them to solve for. So let's put here, forgot to represent the big question. Okay, great. What other mistake did they make? Think about the representation itself. Say it out loud. Yeah, there's no labels, are there? Now, why do labels matter in our representations? Say it out loud. Yeah, labels are really important, aren't they? They help us keep track of what each part of our representation means and how it relates to the story. You know, over and over again, I see students who invest in strong representations with labels being more successful in their story problems. Okay, so what did student A do correctly? Say it out loud. Right. They represented both the big and the little question, didn't they? Here's the little question, here's the big. So we'll note that on their work. Represented big and little questions. Okay, great. And just so we're clear, why is this the little question and this the big question? Say it out loud. Right, this is the little question because this is the question you have to answer first in order to answer the big question. Right? First, we have to find how much money was spent on notebooks, and we can find that by taking the total money and subtracting the leftover money. That will tell you how much Huang spent on notebooks. Then we can take the money for the notebooks, divide it by 6, and find out the cost of each notebook. And that's what the question is asking us to find. Okay, as you're looking at this representation, what else do you notice about it that student A did that was strong? Say it out loud. Yes, right? They had labels in their representation. Definitely. Okay, so as you are working on story problems today, what are you going to ask yourself so that you don't make the same mistakes that we see over here in student B's work? Say it out loud. Right, we could ask ourselves, did we represent both the big question and the little question we have to answer first in the problem? And then also, did we include labels as part of our representation? Read these thinking questions with me. Did I represent the big question and the little question? And did I label my representations?